Anyway, we're gonna move on here. We're gonna go. Well, we got a lot of 2023 videos, so let's get started with Watch Pony's Brony of 2023.
BRB.
Starting off in 3, 2, 1.
All right, Brony 2023. Let's make this theater mode. Here we go.
What are you guys saying in chat?
I think I know this
Use the
video.
explode everything, including yourself spell.
Okay.
Chat, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
This is gonna be good.
Oh man, I love so many of these. Yeah, sorry, Lone Wolf Gamer. That's it for Uno. I honestly expected that to go a lot longer, so I wasn't planning. And I know the second game might go forever, so I decided to had to call it there for safety's sakes. But hey, we got a lot of video content, so I'd say it'll be worth it. You get to enjoy the video stuff that's out there now.
Technically, that death battle counts as a Brony production.
I need to go into this video and see what all of these videos it's referencing. Some of these I don't think I know.
There's a lot of them I want to go and see again. I remember a lot of these, and I want to see them again because they were so much fun.
Isn't that how every year is?
A little bit, yeah.
That's cute.
Every year is like that, but that also means that we just had some amazing stuff every year, too. Okay, we're going to pause right there because we actually went past the time. But actually, perfect place to pause. Pony's Anthology Pie. Love it. Alright, anyway, let's go on to Cinemare Sins with Everything Wrong with the Perfect Pair.
Would it be okay if we stop by again sometime? Hear more stories? Get some fanfic going?
The stone, we see one less on the plate, then it magically respawns. These jars keep changing sizes. Random Background Pony is an expert at dropping exposition for all things related to the pear family for some reason. This pair of
he's a
reflections
crate.
is not so perfect, since her hind leg movements aren't reflected properly. Granny sure takes her time walking down the stairs to allow enough time for this scene to happen.
I'm gonna wash up for supper.
The toilet euphemism doesn't work so well when you're walking past the sink and heading towards the outhouse, Granny.
I'm gonna go wash my behind for supper.
Fun fact, moons being associated with outhouses is a political holdover from disrespectful attitudes towards Nightmare Moon. Today,
Actually,
it's a
it's
sin
meant
against
for
Best
ventilation,
Princess.
but go on.
Anytime Big
Oh,
Mama
wow,
started
that's a
crying
dig.
about the feud, she'd get so upset she couldn't talk.
So why hide this from her if she's not going to have anything to say about it anyway? Either they snuck away without telling Granny, leaving her to worry about where every pony went, or Applejack told her something and wasn't very honest about it. Previously, we've seen a whole episode dedicated to the trip to get here, but this time it's just a quick crossfade. We saw the same thing for Canterlot. That's just what happens when you unlock fast travel. Every pony is capable cagey about discussing the pear farm, but the carrot farm is the real mystery no pony will address. Smoking cutie mark, you know, for kids. These babies don't have main character eyes, so you can tell they're not long for this world.
Oh, wow. Oh.
I'm sure I could wrangle it.
That's all right, Goldie.
The siblings spent a lot of time
Sorry,
traveling
the
here,
carrot
but
farm
are
was
ready to
there.
turn and head home
How
after a
did the
couple minutes of
orchards
chatting.
share
You'd
a
think their
fence
mission would be getting this book
if
now,
the carrot farm was there?
especially since the cat isn't even on the book in the next
Easy.
shot.
Burnt
There's
oak?
a
I
three-way
haven't seen him in
fence.
ages.
Applejack must not get out much, because we saw him in the market 4 seconds into the episode. Elderly pony falls, and no pony even turns around to see if she's okay.
What can I do for you? Come to ask about your dad?
No, but thanks for the reminder.
He would have won too if he wasn't so distracted.
Pear butt distraction. If that's not a sin, nothing is. Grandpear has no reason to think she had something to do with it, unless she's just known for being reckless and breaking stuff. Also, he must have gone blind at a young age to have not seen these two. Pearbutt's excuse is that she had her back turned, but he had a perfect view of this pair. Brightmac destroys property, trespasses, and doesn't even have the consideration to apologize.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh, Applejack?
Except for when it needs to justify some pony making a discovery out in the middle of a clearing some distance from the tree. Don't mind the background Twilight, she's just making her contractually obligated 12-frame appearance.
Wow, I actually didn't even know that she was there. There's a fan fiction for you. What in the world was Twilight doing there? All right. Anyway, we're gonna pause.
shopping.
We're gonna pause it there because that's about halfway. Be sure to go to Cinemare Sins and Little Shy Fim. Check out the rest of that. And who's ready to find out if Twilight is gay or princessian?
What?
You heard me.
There, right there. Look at that tan, well-tinted skin. Look at the killer shape he's in. Look at that slightly stubbly chin. Oh, please, he's gay. Totally gay.
I'm not about to celebrate. Every trait could indicate.
Of course.
This guy's not gay. I say not gay. That is the elephant in the room. Well, is it relevant to assume that a man who wears perfume is automatically radically fake? But look at his coiffed and crispy locks.
Look at his silk translucent socks.
There's the eternal paradox. Look what we're seeing.
What are we seeing?
Is he
course he's
gay
gay.
or European?
Of course.
I can't believe this is a Legally Blonde Broadway musical.
It is. And
Yes.
that's funny as fuck.
You see, they bring their boys up
It's a beautiful song from it.
foreign ports. They play peculiar sports.
In shiny shirts and tiny shorts, gay or foreign fella, the answer could take weeks. They both say things like ciao bella while they kiss you on both cheeks.
Oh, please.
Gay or European, so many shades of gray.
Depending on the time of day, the French go either way.
Look at that condescending smirk. Seen it on every guy at work. That is a hetero jerk. That guy's not gay. I say no way.
That is the
Oh, the captions are having fun. It's saying an entirely different story.
No, right? Really?
Yes!
Oh God! Oh, that's amazing! Oh no! How did I not know this? I'm gonna have to watch this all over again just for this.
Need to watch it with the with
I am
the
muting it and sing the damn story.
need to watch it with just the music going, none of the words, so that you can read it in time.
Oh, oh God, no!
Oh,
That's amazing! Oh no! Okay, everybody, we're gonna pause it there. But is got Twilight gay or princessian by Cosmia Stash, and check the subtitles as well. Apparently, it's got a whole other story there.
Oh.
Thank you so much for letting me know, but I'm so mad now too.
I just pulled it up because I figured, hey, they've got the subtitles there for a reason. They're not trying to be the exact same thing as what the song was, because they're specifically saying princessian. Maybe there's something there in the captions, and yes, there absolutely is.
Oh my God!
All right, Pony. Speaking of musical, Born to Lead, Pony musical animatic. Oh shit!
Oh no!
See, you dreamt of
being a pilot, but you never got to fly. See, you dreamt of sailing the 7 seas, but never got to try. Well, let Navy lads get soaking, we'll all stay nice and dry. We shout to all the soldiers, jump, and hear them shout, how high? For we were made to give the orders, while lesser men take heed. For some were born to follow, but we were born to lead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MI5. You're sure to save the nation. Nanny told me in my cot, for your father gave you courage. Also ponies. And that yacht. My centuries of breeding, I know they'll fail me not. For fortune favors bravery, and a fortune's what I got. Oh yes, some boys go to battle, but we're a different breed. For some were born to follow, but we were born to lead. We are the bosses. We are the bosses. We are the clever men who hold the reins for who needs.
Which musical is this?
I do not know, but boy, this feels cocky.
When I was a young explorer, yes, I discovered a new breed of trout. What? It leapt into my kayak and just briefly knocked me out. Sorry, what? The feeling was quite magical when it slapped me on the mouth. It made the local papers, rare fish attacks Boy Scout. It's still my proudest moment, of that I have no doubt. For some were born to follow, but I was born to find trout.
Right. New to MI5, are you?
No, I've worked here for 6 years.
Oh, right.
Yes, you're drinking out of my mug.
Oh, right.
It's got a picture of my face on it.
Oh, right.
Charles Chumley, scientist.
Ewan Montague, Naval Intelligence.
I know.
Of course you do. Well, we know who to call if there's a fish mishap.
Ladies, better keep your eyes on this chap.
Come on, men, we've Hitlers to dispatch.
Quite right, lads, but the problem is that all of mainland Europe is under Adolf's thumb. So we're staging our invasion.
By the way, this is from Operation Mincemeat, the musical.
Operation Mincemeat, the musical? Really?
Yep.
Huh.
It is a book by David Cumming, Felix Hagen, Natasha Hogsdale, and Zoe Roberts.
Well, that's half of it. That is literally half of it. It's a lot longer and quite interesting. I have a feeling that's going to come back to haunt me somehow. Anyway, but before that can haunt...
given that this is Pony Musical Animatic, and we've had 2 musical songs already this week.
You know what? That's so newsworthy. We should get some news on it.
Is it on? I think so. Welcome to CMC News, the show where we report on all the latest news around Ponyville and interview some of Ponyville's most interesting residents. Is it supposed to be doing that? I don't know. I'll fix it. Well, today, Pinky came to school and brought us all cupcakes for, doing so well on our math test last week.
Oh, God.
Well, how was that breaking news? I think Snips and Snails passing a math test is pretty newsworthy. Okay, fair. But still, well, it's the first episode. What do you expect? Is it my turn yet? Oh, right. Anyway, here's Sweetie Belle with the weather. You know, maybe we should do a blue screen instead of a green screen. Anyway, it's going to rain tomorrow. Good job, Sweetie Belle. Thanks! And now...
The graphics on this are so wonderful.
Alright, so that's CMC News by Felicity. Please be sure to check out the rest of it if you want to hear the rest of the news. And this is just episode 1, so they may actually have some more episodes of news. So let's go ahead.
More videos. I already see in episode 2.
Oh, well, there you go then. So let's go ahead and go on to the next little bit with a monster.
Is the Cyclops struck with guilt when he kills? Is he up in the middle of the night? Or does he end my men to avenge his friend and then sleep knowing he has done him right? Does a soldier use a wooden horse to kill sleeping Trojans cause he is vile? Or does he throw away his remorse and save more lives with guile? If I became the monster and threw that guilt away, would that make us stronger? Would it keep our foes at bay? If I became the monster to everyone but us, and made sure we got home again, you would care if we're unjust. If I became the monster, ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. And deep down I know this well. I lost my best friend, I lost my mentor, my mom, 500 men gone. This can't go on, I must get to see Penelope.
Well, you're gonna have to, if you find out what happens to Megan the Monster, you're gonna have to check it out. That's Monster by Rainbot. An animation of Eclipse of Harmony, which I believe is a fanfic too. So it's an animation of a fanfic, which is pretty awesome. Now, who's ready for a tear jerker? Well, I'm just gonna let this play itself out.
Damn! Okay, goddamn, we're going to the dark corners of the fandom again.
I'm not gonna lie, this actually got a crack out of me.
Well, it just seems to be a compilation of sad, not a overarching story to the sadness.
Exactly.
It's one of those things of the images alone would be sad, the song itself would be sad, but together, it's just random.
Oh no, it's much funnier when I get it boiled down.
Oh, that is mean to Sparky.
I didn't even get a chance to read it all.
Basically,
You don't-
he's giving up on him.
You don't exactly have to, because this is so much amazing. Kelsakai has the right idea. It's kind of the right idea. Oh, it's dog.
Oh, the sad boy. This I honestly believe we should have seen. I think we've reached the
Yeah, okay. So, what's going on here? Let me go ahead and explain this.
Yeah.
The whole point of this was something Makaya wrote. This is by Makaya wrote, by the way. Sad My Little Pony G5. He based this off of an infamous video way back in the early days of the fandom where somebody took a bunch of sad G4 images and just played them against a sad song and basically just tried to make this crazy tearjerker. So what he ended up doing is he reached out to a bunch of artists, got them to redo famous pony images. The best way, this is how I figured, this image right here is when I figured out what was going on. Because this is the exact pose that was going on with the Pinky Rainbow Dash one way back in way back in the early fandom. So that's when it all clicked.
You can see the way the hairs are done. It's deliberate.
Yeah, everything about this is just basically to make homage / parody of that video. Just all these really intense set scenes. The whole idea was just to try to elicit an emotion without any context behind it.
Oh, does that video still exist?
It probably does. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. But, in fact, a lot of these images repeat if you keep going through the video here. But the whole thing, I just found it incredibly stupid and silly that I was actually cracking up with giggles by the middle of it. Because it feels so shallow and stupid. It's just hilarious to me.
It does still exist. It is linked in the description of this video.
Oh, see, there you go. So if you want to see the original, you can see it there. You can see this one too. Please, please, please take this with a grain of salt. None of this is serious, and this was all just done in jest because it really, I get it. It's sometimes...
It's fun.
It's fun. It's really fun. It's not meant to be sad at all in that way. Anyway, let's go ahead and... Pony Robot reacts to a surprise gift.
Oh, they really have a...
This is the original Sweetie Bot. This is the Sweetie Bot that we saw over at BronyCon.
everyone dress up weirdly and sing Camtasia's songs.
Wow, she's got an
Like
accent.
that, sweetie. We have a present for you.
Who, me? Awesome!
Do you like your new dress?
Nee, dachte.
Now, who wants to sing a song?
And this, ladies and gents, is why you do not make the robot unhappy.
One more time.
Oh, for Celestia's sake. Equestria's glow, friendship's constant flight. Her swarming neath magic field.
The eye fell out of that one.
In the moon's soft gleam, harmony reigns, a wanderer's dream. Our swarming charm, where spirits soar high. Its family and friends need starry sky. Time left with share fires, radiant light. In Equestria, her team, they see so bright. Drowning through the land, life's reed we embrace. Magic of the season in holy chase. Exchanging gifts and warm hugs, joy fills the air. Laughter echoes.
Alright, yeah, this is part of the Speedy Bot project. And Pony Robot reacts to surprise gift. Go ahead and check it out. There's definitely a lot more going on there, so you get to enjoy the shenanigans of the Sweetie Bot, especially seeing that it's still up and going even after all these years. But if you don't have enough Sweetie Bot, we have Sweetie Bot X. But yep, we got the Sweetie Copter. Oh, Sweetie's really is about to go burr.
What the heck is happening?
They're testing a, I forget what they call it. A drone, thank you. They're testing a drone to be able to fly with a certain amount of weight.
Basically, Sweetie Bot wants to be able to parachute in and take the sky.
But yeah, in order for a Sweetie Bot to fly,
Are
they have
those
to...
Lego pieces?
Honestly...
Probably not.
It probably isn't, but it may not be. It may not be surprising if it is too.
Oh, this could just be a whole 3D print thing, but that gear piece just...
I know, I saw it and I went, is that a Lego gear? But then I went, no.
And that's about half.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
that's really not good.
Yeah, he needs cages on his things or some way to... That's a good stopping point.
Yeah, that's a good stopping point. So if you want to see the rest of this and see if Sweetie ends up flying, you'll have to go and check this out. This is SweetieBot 2560. And the video is this robot unicorn will fly. And we're not going to see the next video because it's 21 minutes long and we do not have the time for that.
Oh, God.
That is the best of 2023.
Yeah, that one's going to be a really fun one, but we're going to want to make sure we have time for that. So we're going to watch one more that's a little bit shorter with Every Pony Became Alicorns.
That is
because who doesn't like Forga Lorga?
Oh, no.
They're ignoring the one thing that Syndrome had right. Whenever everyone's super, no one is.
That's such an abuse of teleporting.
That's the least abuse of teleporting I have seen.
No, there's your abuse. Oh my god. Well, somebody got a little too aggressive.
Oh no. Man.
If I was king of the world for a day. But yeah, how did the world get this way? You're going to have to watch the rest of the video and see. Of course, it's good old Forga Lorga madness, so you'll have to check it out for yourself. But with that, I believe that will wrap up our time for the evening. Unfortunately, it means it's time for us to wrap up the show for today. We've had our fun. We played a good game of Uno. We've caught up on some videos. And we also got to see the fight against Princess Chat Spam over in her castle.
We are having a very, very Majin Buu opening things to get the Bobbity.
Oh, that's just the bibbity of it. Da. I don't care. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap it all up here for the evening, everybody. Let's get our final shout-outs in. Let's start off with who is left but our wonderful CMC.
Fires, explosions, Mufasa, venison turkey, Eloise, Roan. I don't know. Thanks.
Alright, then DM21.
Have a great, stay healthy, and have a good one.
Alright, and Torquoy.
Thanks for stopping by. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us, and we'll see you all throughout the week. Except for CMC and I, because comedy guys.
Alright, and Textalion.
Meanwhile, I'll just be sitting here like Spider-Man.
Alright. Well, with that, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Be sure to tune in next week where more Brony shenanigans will occur. Reminder that if you tune in an hour early, you'll get to go to the pre-show with Cole, Dust, and Friends doing pre-show shenanigans. We will also have a live on we'll have a live Coffee House after party after the show as well. That's only on our Vaughn stream, so if you wanted to check that out, you have to go to the Vaughn stream to check it out. Along with that, we'll give a quick reminder that Wednesday will not have Winchester and his Wednesday crew due to, well, we actually got a message that they're getting their audio equipment and soon to be heading out to HarmonyCon anyway. So, yeah, they're going to HarmonyCon. But keep an eye on the Discord. If random streams are to occur, especially with me gaming or whatnot, they will be announced on the Discord, and that is the best way to find out. Speaking of which, we will have Circuit's Gaming Room on Sunday. And I am continuing and hopefully soon to finish Nobody Saves the World. With that, we'll go ahead and give a shout out to our wonderful IRC chatters that are out there. Let's give a shout out to Crazy Matt Captain for keeping an eye on the chat. Then Chaos Sakai, Clyde the Conquest, Cool Dude, Fantastic Fred, Relay Serve, Sonic5421, Techman Textilian the Second, The Lone Wolf Gamer, Vaguely Creepy, and yay, Archives. And really quick, I do want to give a big shout out to, well, I want to give a shout out to Hypermark, who actually helped us with the website. Some of you who have been accessing it recently should notice that the database errors are no longer happening. We hopefully got that cleared up. It does remind me I got to set up a backup plan, so if that happens again, we don't have to go nuts. But along with
Hypermark, you're still one of the OGs.
But along with that, I do want to thank everybody out there. I want to thank all of our live stream watchers that are watching us on Twitch and YouTube. I want to thank all of our archive watchers that watch our episodes when we get them uploaded on YouTube or wherever else we may be uploading the archives as we can. Thank you so much for checking out the Brony Show. Thanks for checking out the time with us, spending time with us, playing with us, having fun with us. It means a lot to me that you want to enjoy our content and our shenanigans. I want to continue to bring it to you as long as I can. So with that and out of the way, let's go ahead and wrap it all up with Mare Heart by BGM Pony Degeneracy. And I hope you all have a good night.
I've never saved the world from any pony crazy. I've never put on a show, a model that amazing. I'm not a wonderbolt, can't break the speed of sound. And my weekly adventure is shopping around. I'm not loaded with bits, sights on a fancy outfit. I could shoot a bow and arrow, but I'd probably miss. I hope what I can do is enough for you, 'cause my love burns true. Is there room in your heart for the mare you see? I'm just like any pony, but only your one and only. Could you be sweet on the simple and plain on me? I'm not the peak of success, but I still think you're the best. Could a pony like me truly be enough? Please don't take me out of line, but I want you to be mine. Do you think I could make you fall in love? And I wanna believe that maybe you could be the one. And I want you to see, in my heart you're second to none. You're second to none. So come along, let's have some fun. Just give me a chance to leave you stunned, 'cause you and I have just begun. I've never stepped a hoof in the Everfree. I couldn't fight off a dragon or topple a tree. I've never come first place in any big event. And when the party starts, I'd rather stay in bed. I'm no good at chess, I